about 1.5, 2 feet from the bridge, my walking bridge. Pretty high water. We're getting record flooding. Well, I say record flooding. It's not like the huge 100-year-old flood. And for the most part, most of our places pretty good. But yeah, that lower field, it's time to move them now. So on the flip side, that's where my garden is. Oh, you little monsters. Over there is my winter garden. Oops, I just knocked something over. That's my winter garden over there. I worked so hard to bring stuff up from the barn to build my garden, and the little brats are eating it. Ah, there's just no winning. And there's one more. I don't know where this one came from. I swear. They're multiplying. They're like little gremlins now. You pour water on them and they multiply. Usually at night. And they have the same crappy attitude. Yeah, it's flooding. These guys are from the barn. I can't tell, you're too furry. And they're loose and they're ripping up my garden. At least the perimeter is fenced, but I can't do a whole lot right now. We're gonna take a walk down. You're eating my garden. So much for my winter garden. Oh, sometimes I just want to stop and go back and live in a nice warm apartment. I'm coming down this hill. You gotta watch your butt because last year they had to replace a water line. And it's still got a lot of clay on the surface, which is a bentonite type of clay, and you just gotta watch your butt because you'll be walking and standing even and fall right on your butt and slip out right, your feet will slip out right from underneath you. So, yeah, I'm getting a shot of our creek, which is way higher than it was last year. We're getting flooding right now, and everybody's all freaking out going, we're gonna have massive flooding. And it makes me mad because, wow, their ground is just saturated. It's almost reached the banks. And it's gotta go downhill. There's the pipe. It's a long ways from the road yet, but it's gonna flood my field here pretty soon. We're supposed to get 4 more inches of rain, and I want to go rescue that, but I'm not climbing in that because it's up past my waist now. So, let's go check out the field and the barn. Okay. I gotta be real careful here because I'm not armed in any way with a pitchfork or nothing. This is the mean mama pig right here. She makes lots of babies, and she makes pretty babies. These guys are a week old now? I gotta go check the calendar. She's only putting up with me next to her babies right now because there's a fence right here. You're so cute. Bad little things. Are you curious? Huh? Yeah? You're curious, little piggy. Piggy, piggy, piggy. Come here. Come on. You're okay, Mama. I'm not touching your baby. I just shoveled all of this stall, except for that little corner. I'm getting tired. Out. This was where this piggy and that baby piggy used to live. And have you put a gate on the end of the barn at least, so that all these guys can be in here. This is why I want to quit today. That gate was across the barn, keeping those 2 little jerks. Where are you? Those 2 little jerks right there, and that one in the barn, because they're all escapees, and they're gonna be dinner. Because I can't have that. It's a liability. And they did it again. They just break and destroy everything. I'm so done. And these are little pigs. I hate it that the camera doesn't describe what's going on with this creek. Normally that pole is right there, and there's, I see I'm 5 foot and I stand at the bottom of the creek, and that bank right there is above my head by quite a bit because this goes way far down there. And it's level with this bank. Yeah, this bank right here is over my head and I'm standing down there. So that's 5 feet. Normally it's a little trickle about, you know, like that. So we got a problem because this field's a mud mess anyway in the winter. But Wilbur here is too big to get in the box, and he won't get in the box. And I got 2 mamas over here with babies. Oh boy, my garden's really getting wet. They're looking for shelter. That one's sort of dry, and over there is sort of not dry. And there ain't a whole lot of shelter left here, and I got a perfectly good barn over there. But they don't want to cross the bridge, and I can't get them in the box. Not sure what I'm going to do about that because we're supposed to get 4 more inches of rain. And I have seen over there across the street water over there a little bit in the back of their field, but never this far up. Now before we moved here, I checked the honeydeer flood, and it doesn't get up to the house. And it was supposed to stop down on the corner, not get over here. So, and that's hubby calling me. No, you can't even think about breeding, Wilbur, because there's water everywhere, you dummy. Get out. Yeah, this is a lot of water. We're not far from the Chehalis River. And on the other side of us, a ways, is the Newaukum. Over here, that is a log that I climb over. And just on the other side of that log, it's up to thigh high on me. It's 2 or 3 feet. Yeah, that's what it is in the summer. And this is a really steep incline, another 5 feet or so. Don't worry about my bucket. I hung it there to get it out of the way. A lot of water. Come on, Mama Pig. Let's go, Mama. Hopefully you'll come over here without chewing my leg off. Come on. Come on, Mama, let's go. Come on. You can't stay down there, it's icky. Come on. Let's go, Mama. Maybe I can get around behind you and push you out the gate without you chewing on me. Never mess with a mama and her babies, especially this mama. There's Bitsy and her calf, and he's almost as big as she is. She looks like hell. And here he is, and she's letting him. Not even kicking him away. And he's all nice and healthy looking, and she looks like crap. I have put the quiet weaner on him. I have separated him into a different field than her, and she busted through the fence and got out more than once. What else have I done? Put her in a field with another one, put him in a field with another one. Running out of options here, other than selling one of them. I really don't want to do that just yet. And I'm feeding her like crazy. Did we have this much water last year?
Oh yeah.
I don't remember there being quite this. Ooh, that's crazy. Oh, I missed the good part. Yeah. Oh, you can see it. Yeah. Ooh, those tops. Like 4 inches of big top. Alright, and there's like a foot of good stuff. Whoa. I think their RV park is out of commission for a little while. Right up to the rope, but boy howdy, it's trying, isn't it? At least builds up the water. And you would think that's just overflowing the field. That is the river. The river came over here. And then that little line right there, that's where the river's supposed to be. Wait, no. Yeah, that's where the river's supposed to be. That's where the river's supposed to be. Well, he went out and got us a couple of round bales, and we split one of the round bales in half between the upper field of pigs and the lower field of pigs, and then we put the other round bale in with Betsy and the goats. So, and the water's receded. We're gonna get more water in a few days, but it's cold tonight. It feels like snow, but the weatherman says no snow. So, but yeah, these little, they like to sleep all together and they co-parent. And I have a Muscovy duck down here. He followed the water and didn't go back, but he's happy. So he wasn't getting a girlfriend up there anyway. So, and we're picking up firewood while we're down here, but I got the camera and I'm keeping guard, and Mr. Doggy there, he's the guard dog. So he keeps these guys away from us when they get too close and pushy. He just like runs right out there in the middle of them and lets them know that's not okay. So he does a good job. And I'm gonna put the camera away. That gray one that just turned around at me, that's one of the ones that's gonna go away. So she's not very nice. Jinx, come here. Good boy. Yeah, see, he guards me. Good boy. Stay here. That's my boy. Anyway, they're gonna put all that hay in there. They're happy in there. They like that. They've dug out holes and everything. And they'll still eat even when it's nasty. Oh, and hubby says he's got his firewood, so I gotta go open the gate for him. I thought we were done with this crap, but we're not apparently, because it started raining again. And there's so much rain. This little spot right here is not a normal spring, but water is just seeping out of the ground right there. And I know it's not my water pipe, because my water pipe's like 4 feet that direction. This is just, we have clay here, and the water decided to come up out of the ground right there, as if it wasn't flowing on the ground enough. See, I have rivers. Yeah, I'm about ready to try to dig that through. Last year there was a little water in the barn. It came through right there, but we did some work up there, and now the water had no place to go. And so here's where the creek is. It's running right in there and right back out. I'm tired. This is one of my problem areas. I got that far. I got that coming down here along with the stuff going down the hill. That stuff. But I gotta get back over there. And there's gravel under there. It's hard. I need the shovel. So all I have is a little hoe. And not the good kind. I get back to work. My phone's getting wet. But I tried to make a ditch that goes from the side of the barn across there and down to the creek. And it's already clearing up some of that water. So I'm trying to keep it out of the pump house. I gotta get back to work up there to the barn. It's got gravel under there. It's got a French drain there, but it's old and all of the sediment from the hill up above got in it. It's my barn. I'm ankle deep in water. It's running in over there. It's already been wrecked by the pig because he let the pigs out. Yeah. I gotta go back up the hill again. It's really hard for me to do that right now because I'm having health problems, and I hope that it's just that I'm just super fat and out of shape, but I'm not bouncing back very well. Usually I bounce back. Not this time. So, yeah. So the pigs at least chewed up all this stuff for compost. If I can get it out of here. But I had to go. The square shovel stays in here because I use it for scooping out the stall. And he took it again and took it somewhere else, and I had to go hunt for it. And then I was out there trying to dig in the ground with the doggone square shovel. It don't work very well because you need a pointy thing. The awesome part is over there, I literally have a river running through my barn. There's 4 inches deep, 6 inches deep of water all over the bottom of the barn. I don't have anything in it right now, but I'd like to have something in it, and I need to have something in it, but I can't because there needs to be a ditch over there. And to top it all off, I'm sitting here waiting. It is pouring down rain and it's freezing. I have the fire going. Abby has to get up and go to work really early. And we're all tired because we can't sleep right. And I went down and the gate was open in the field. There was a couple of piglets missing. But thank God all the other pigs were in there. Telling hubby, hey, did you leave the gate open? He's like, no, I'm really anal about the gate because of issues with pigs, and so am I. And so I just tried to pass it off, you know, maybe it's me being paranoid, because a couple weeks ago, I think, went down there and there was a piece of wire on the gate sticking it to the fence so that you couldn't open the gate. So we have a couple of neighbors that, well, I say neighbors, they're people that drive by, I think, are the ones doing it. And they were just overly concerned and nosy about what's going on my property. So some of those people, my cows had gotten out and they called the police. So multiple times. Anyway, hubby did his thing, and our marital difficulties regarding the farm got dealt with a little bit. So the field was all secured and great, right? And then we come over and the gate's open. So anyway, I'm thinking no big deal. And then I come up and I go get the eggs from the chickens on the clear on the other side of the property, and my chicken coop door is closed up and latched. I didn't do that. Neither did Hubs. This is humans. We have dealt with these type of things before at our last property, and we moved here to get away from that. I'm taking some measures tonight. That's why I'm sitting here waiting. Hubby is insisting. He has to go to work tomorrow. And he's insisting on pushing this hay bale up, round bale up this muddy, gross hill in the rain to probably get stumped on, but I guess they'll have hay to stump on and not. We keep doing this everywhere we go. We're supposed to take the truck into the shop and fix a 4-wheel drive so that we don't have this issue as much. And it's still raining and there's a flood warning.